Hey everybody, this is a review of the Cobalt ROM version 1 by Matt4542. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, as you can see right away, when we click something like that with the menu pop-up, we get the normal transitions. And so this ROM comes with the standard transitions that we've seen for a long time now, not the fancy ones that have just come about. If you go to the launcher, you see a minimal amount of apps. Actually, I've put some on here, like the Quadrant and the ROM Manager. So it only comes with a few, not too many, which is actually quite positive, I think, because it helps keep it less bogged down. So it's be faster. So some ROMs include like Madden and things like that, which are nice, but they're just trials. They take up a ton of space. So it's nice that they're not there. The main thing here is you'll see is the Cobalt extras. Okay, so this is divided into 6 categories, one that doesn't really matter. Okay, we're going to go through each one of these separately. Alright, the first one here is performance. Now when we click on it, we get a couple options. The great one right here is enable CPU frequency. Now what this does is it basically replaces a set CPU or DX overclock or something like that. It really takes advantage of a built-in part of scaling the CPU. So right here, if you click here, you get the minimum. I've got it set to 600 right now. And you have the maximum right here, which is, you probably want it all the way over. And you have your scaling governor as well. So if you wanted performance or something like that, you could go ahead and do that. The next one here is audio. You have the ability to use your volume buttons as your music controls. So if you're in the lock screen like that, you can just use the volumes as your to skip tracks instead of changing the volume. The next one is to show the lock screen controls. You can show it never, when playing, or always. These are really great because once you don't really want to search for your music, you just want to be able to click play and have it play for you. The DSP Manager is basically an equalizer that goes system-wide, and you can set it for either the headset, the phone speaker, or a Bluetooth device. So I can just show you really quick. If you set it here, and I'll do the lock screen and turn on some music. Okay, now we'll change something, and you see how it's changing on us. It's a great addition, and it really does work. You can tell the difference there. Alright, and you can set those for any of those 3 devices. The next one is user interface tweaks. Now this is to change the colors that are up here in the notification bar and things like that. So I'll just change that to green real quick, change it to blue. And the nice thing is, it changes right away. You don't even have to wait for a reboot on some of these, which is a great addition. I was having a force close with the battery one. Not sure about that one, but most of them do work. Also, notification colors. These are to customize, if you got a notification here, what that would look like. And they pretty much work too. The best thing, though, about this ROM is probably the Galaxy S Power widget. So you click it on here. Now when you pull down the notification bar, you have the same functionality and even more than what the Galaxy S line has. So you see there's just 4 right now, and I'm scrolling, but nothing's happening. If I pull that back up, and I choose the buttons, I'm just going to go ahead and click all these on. So many options. Really is helpful. Now you see all of them up there, and they're actually scrollable as well. So useful. So if I just wanted to listen to that music again, just click that. Skip. Amazing. It really is. Okay, turn the Wi-Fi on, Wi-Fi off. The great thing about this, though, is say you didn't want those in that order. You can change the order right here. So say I use airplane mode a lot. I'm going to put that up there. Now airplane mode is the first one there. The next two sections are Other Tools and Extras. Other Tools is a centralization of spare parts and dev tools. So you don't even have to go and get those in the market and spend time looking for those. They're already included right there, easy to get to. Extras is miscellaneous things that have been included in the ROM, like the rotary lock screen, which is very popular nowadays, and to kill apps with a long press back. You can set the auto brightness minimum, which absolutely helps, and keep the LED on while the screen's on as well. So those are just some options. The gem notifications is actually an extra that doesn't even pertain to the ROM. It shouldn't be included, and it doesn't actually do anything for you. So that's a look at the Cobalt extras on the ROM here. You'll see with the launcher that it is the standard launcher too. Nothing really customized about it. You can take a look at the wallpapers that are included. You have the default wallpapers that come with most Android devices. The widgets as well. There is an inclusion of the memo widget from the LG line, which is one of the best memo widgets for Android. And that's pretty much it for this ROM. Those are a look at the applications that are included. Some I've downloaded as well. The thing we'll do right now, though, is the market has been fixed. So we'll go right into the market. Now, there have been some people that have had problems with this still. And the thing to do, guys, is definitely mount the system when you're installing the GApps zip. And I know the regular installation of Cobalt says GApps in it, the main download, but the extra GApps download is the one you want to install. And you have to mount system before you do that. You get the old market, but at least it works, and it works very well. So you just go right down here to downloads. I'll just install one of these really quickly, like Gmail. And the item will be downloaded. So you don't get that there's not enough space on this anymore, which definitely helps with getting your apps back on here. Things like the camera have been fixed. The camera actually does work. But when you switch over to the camcorder, you do get a force close. Other issues with the ROM include the charging light that doesn't exactly function yet, the camcorder of course, and the GPS not being accurate. At the end of this video, I'll include a quadrant standard for you guys to see what this ROM is running at. Okay, thanks for watching.